Hello, and welcome to the Inside Job Experiment. This is a space for grounded energy work, emotional clarity, and for coming back into alignment with yourself. Today, we are working with the energy of the new moon in Gemini. If you're new here, my name is Rundi. I'm a Reiki master and a scalar emulator, which means I stabilize resonance for others to remember their own coherence through it. You may also hear light language during the session if that wants to come through. This session is timeless. You can return to it whenever you feel called. This Gemini new moon is a gentle and spacious lunation. It gives us an opportunity to soften our minds, clear mental clutter, and create space for new perspectives to come through. Gemini teaches us that there's more than one way to see something. Sometimes healing begins when we let go of our old stories, and clarity arrives when we stop forcing certainty and outcomes, and new paths begin to open when we allow ourselves to say, maybe there's another way to see this, or I'm allowed to change my mind and my viewpoint, or even, what if I don't need to know how things will turn out before I take the next step? So today we are here to create space in our hearts and minds, in our nervous systems, for curiosity, flexibility, divine timing, and trust. This new moon in Gemini invites us to clear out our mental clutter and to release the pressure to know everything right now, and to open ourselves up to seeing things through a fresh new lens, to new thoughts and new possibilities, as well as new ways forward. So find a quiet place where you will not be interrupted. Get into a comfortable position, either sitting or laying down. Gently close your eyes. Allow your breath to soften and your body to relax. This is your time to focus on yourself. If you're open to receiving Reiki energy, scalar calibration, and light codes, please say yes, either to yourself or out loud. Reiki energy is always for your best and highest good. It knows exactly what you need in a way that is gentle and most beneficial for you at this time. Take a deep cleansing breath through your nose, imagining it coming up from the bottoms of your feet, moving up all the way to the crown of your head. Exhale through your mouth. Continue with 2 more rounds while I connect the flow of Reiki energy. We are now connected. Let's begin by bringing awareness to your body, Feel the places where your body is making contact with the surface beneath you. Let yourself be held and simply be here in this moment, breathing, receiving, and allowing. Let your jaw soften. Let your tongue relax in your mouth. Feel your shoulders drop away from your ears. Let your belly soften. And let that space between your eyebrows relax. And now imagine every exhale gives your mind permission to become a little less crowded. Breathing in gently through your nose, exhaling through your mouth. Again, breathe in and release. Let's take a gentle, clearing breath together. Inhale for 4. Pause. And now exhale for 6. Inhale again. Pause. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. Pause. And exhale. And now let your breath return to its natural rhythm. With every breath, allow your energy around your mind to soften. Imagine your thoughts beginning to slow down and feel yourself becoming even more present. You are safe to let your mind soften and settle. Now imagine that you are standing in a quiet room. This is the room of your mind. And there is no judgment here, only awareness. Take a moment to notice this room. What does it look like? Is the light bright or dim? Does it feel spacious or crowded? You may notice mental tabs left open, things you've been trying to figure out, decisions you've been carrying, stories you've been replaying, possibilities that you've been analyzing, or old loops that have been running in the background. All of this is okay. It's normal. Your mind is trying to help you. It wants to protect you. It's always trying to gather data to make sense of your life, to keep you safe. So let's say to our mind, thank you for helping me. Take a deep breath in and release it. And as you look around this room, notice what feels ready to be cleared. What thoughts have been taking up too much space? What conversations keep looping? What stories feel outdated or outgrown? And where have you been demanding certainty or trying to attach to outcomes before the next step has even been revealed? Just notice without the need to analyze or fix or attach meanings to anything. Just simply observe what has become too heavy, too loud, or too crowded to carry. And now, somewhere in this room, begin to notice a window. Maybe it's directly in front of you or off to the side. Or maybe it's been there all along and is simply waiting for you to notice it. Begin to walk toward this window, and when you are ready, place your hands on the window. Feel the coolness of the glass as you do so. Gently open it, and as the window opens, a soft breeze begins to enter the room. This is the breeze of Gemini. It is light and fresh. It's intelligent and curious. It's playful and it's gentle. And it simply knows what has run its course. Let the soft Gemini breeze move through the room of your mind. And watch as it begins to lift old thoughts, mental clutter, overthinking, and the need to know everything right now. And anything that is ready to clear can now be lifted and moved by this breeze. You may see it leaving through the window or feel it dissolving into the light. You simply may sense more space opening within you. Let the breeze clear your thoughts that you have to have it all figured out right now. Let the breeze clear any beliefs that you are not allowed to change your mind. Let the breeze clear any pressure for certainty before you take your next action. Let the breeze clear those old stories that there's only one way that things can unfold. Breathe in and release. Allow the room to become lighter, more spacious, more peaceful. The mind does not need to be empty. It simply needs room to breathe. Let the breeze continue to move gently through this space, clearing mental static and old assumptions, clearing information overload, and clearing the heaviness of trying to predict future outcomes. And as the room clears, begin to notice the soft new moon light entering through the open window. This light is subtle. It softly illuminates what is ready to be seen in a new way. This light carries the frequency of a fresh perspective, a new possibility, a new way of perceiving something you thought you had already understood. And now bring to mind one area of your life where you are seeking clarity. Maybe a relationship, a decision, or a pattern. Or it could be a belief about yourself or a situation that you've been trying to solve in your mind. Just allow one area of your life to come forward. And as it appears in your awareness, imagine the soft new moon light shining upon it to show you that there may be another way to see it. Ask yourself quietly, what if there is another way to see this? What if the unknown is not something to fear, but just a whole new possibility? What if clarity is arriving in layers? What if I'm allowed to receive new information? What if changing my mind is not failure, but a new way to grow and evolve? Now take one breath into your heart and exhale through your mind. Again, breathe into your heart and exhale through your mind. And let your heart and mind begin to communicate. Let logic and intuition soften toward one another. And let the part of you that wants answers and the part of you that trusts timing sit at the same table. You can witness both and allow yourself to be guided by peace and wisdom. And now, near the open window, imagine a small table. And on this table are two objects, a stone and a feather. Gently pick up the stone in one hand. Feel its weight. The stone represents the heaviness of certainty, the need to know and control, the need to be right. It's the pressure to decide before you're ready and to understand what hasn't manifested yet. Notice how heavy certainty can feel when it's rooted in fear. Take a deep breath in and release it. Now pick up the feather in one hand. Feel how light it is. This feather represents curiosity, trust, openness, and flexibility, the beginner's mind, the willingness to be guided one step at a time, and to let life surprise you. It's the willingness to say, I don't need to know yet, and that's okay. Take a deep breath in, release it, and notice the difference between the stone and the feather. The stone is saying, I must know before I trust. And the feather says, I can trust before I'm shown. And the stone says, I need the whole answer. And the feather says, I'm open to the next question. Now, when you're ready, gently place the stone down on the table. You simply no longer need to carry it. Put down the heaviness of certainty and control and the pressure to know everything right now, as well as the old stories that you've been carrying. And now gently hold the feather. Imagine the feather beginning to lift from your hand as the Gemini breeze softly moves in. Watch it as it begins to float through the open window. You simply follow it with your gaze. The feather moves ahead of you like a quiet guide. It may lead you toward a word or an image, a feeling, a question, or maybe a simple next step, a sense of a deeper trust. Let yourself follow the feather into the soft new moon night. The sky is dark, velvety soft. The air is gentle. The path ahead may not be fully visible, but there's enough light for the next step, and only the next step. And for now, that is enough, because you do not need the whole map. You only need the next honest question, the next moment of trust and willingness. Let the feather pause in front of you now. Maybe it glows softly. Maybe it rests in your open palm. And as it does, allow a new moon intention to rise within you. Maybe you hear, I trust the unknown as part of my becoming. I choose curiosity over control. I make space for divine guidance to surprise me. Or you may let your own intention arise. Take a moment now and let your intention be clear and simple. And now imagine placing this intention in front of your throat chakra, the center of expression and communication and of truth. Let this intention glow softly in your throat. May your words align with truth. May your thoughts become clearer. May your communication become softer, cleaner, and more honest. May you know when to speak, when to listen, and when to pause. And may you know that changing your mind can also be an act of alignment. Now let the light from the throat gently move upward into your third eye, clearing the lens of perception, softening mental noise, opening you to new ways of seeing. Let it move down into your heart so your perspective is not only intelligent, but compassionate. Let it move through your whole body, your belly and hips, your legs and feet, grounding this new perspective into your life. You are becoming clearer and lighter, more available to guidance. Now imagine yourself coming back into the quiet room of your mind. The window is still open. The room is clearer now, more spacious and peaceful. The air is fresh and light. There is room for wisdom and for new thoughts to arrive, and for life to surprise you. Take a deep breath in, release it, and silently repeat after me, or simply receive these words. I'm open to a new perspective. I choose curiosity over control. I trust the unknown as part of my becoming. I make space for divine guidance. I am open. I I am listening. Take a deep breath in, gently release it. I'm now grounding the energy from the session into your field, slowly pulling back the flow of Reiki energy, disconnecting completely. Feel yourself coming back into your body. Feel the surface beneath you, holding you. Begin to bring gentle movement back into your fingers and your toes. Roll your shoulders if that feels good. Take one more breath in, release it. And when you are ready, open your eyes. Be gentle with yourself after this session. Remember to drink plenty of water. Give yourself space to allow this energy to integrate. If this supported you and you'd like to go deeper, you can find information about private sessions in the description below. I've also left a few journal prompts in the description below if you feel called to journal after this session. Thank you for tuning in. And if this resonated, remember to like, subscribe, or comment below. I will see you in the next one.